Okay, Cyfluthrin here, back for another character spotlight. Today I'm going to choose Rocket Raccoon. Alright, so Rocket Raccoon was basically created on a planet called Half-World by a bunch of scientists who needed to care for some mentally ill people. They built a fortification around this planet to protect other cultures and civilizations as well as protect the mentally ill people there. Raccoon was given human level intelligence and bipedal stature, so he was allowed to move around and walk. He wasn't the only one, there were more. But as time went by, he became the chief law officer of the area. He's described as being fearless, loyal, insightful. He also has some diagnosis of OCD, so he's a little bit crazy himself, right? He has all the attributes of raccoon: good smell, good claws, you name it, it's there. He also has a pretty heavy arsenal of weapons, as you may know. Second in command when Star-Lord's not around, right? Alright, so we're going to get into it here. First and foremost, we'll just cover his details. He has pretty good movement speed, as any who've played him will know. I have recovery slotted on him. He has high recovery rate. My crit rate, my crit damage, subpar is what it is. Resists are fairly good. Has a good base dodge in there as well. His ability, which is applied, 5% crit damage, 3% crit rate. This also goes over to your world bosses. So that's what we got going on there for your details. I have his suit applied, so I'm getting the plus 10s from his uniform. I'm also getting additional mines. Now, for his weaponry and his skills, I mean, here's the deal. He's kind of lame, right? Machine gun, 17-107 maxed. That's garbage. Cooldown 7 seconds. Okay, fine. Cover fire is decent because his passive allows for cover fire to reset with a 25% pause ability, 1 second cooldown. I mean, this thing triggers a lot during TP, even during AB. So cover fire you can spam quite frequently, quite often. Trip mines, okay, this is his suits giving him some trip mine love. It's pretty beast. Physical damage 106, 7, 145. It also reduces the defenses. Now, here's what's kind of cool about trip mine. You always want to throw trip mine out first, and then follow that up with I've got a plan. Now, I've got a plan's kind of weak, but if you follow the two up back to back, you're going to get some serious damage put out there, as well as you'll be able to heal Raccoon. So you always want to trip mine, and then I've got a plan. The only other skill that's really worth a damn here is his Ion Cannon. Ion Cannon's pretty beast, 326, 1067. So what you kind of want to play with here is trip mine, I've got a plan, roll cover fire, see if it procs for you. If it doesn't proc for you, Ion Cannon. Trip mine, I've got a plan, Ion Cannon. Trip mine, I've got a plan. Cover fire's back up. Okay, let's fire that again. Oh, it procced. Good. Fire it again. So realistically, that's what you want to worry about. Heavy machine gun, stay away from it. Cover fire, throw it out there in your cooldown times. See if it procs. See if it procs. Go ahead and fire it off again. But realistically, you want to get those trip mines out there. You want to get them blasting away. Lower the defense. Come right back through. I've got a plan. Throw it out there. Burn some down. You're gonna decrease the damage. He's really good for clearing, particularly for AB if you do use him. Pretty solid. Now for tactician, here you go. Skill cooldown time 30 seconds. All team members 10-second cooldown. For gear, I'm running energy because he's energy. All attack straight down because that's what I decided to land on. All defense straight down. Hit points all straight down. See, he's got pretty decent hit point already built into the suit. We're going to go... I'm going crit rate because I need to get my crit rate up a little bit higher over here. I felt no real need to go with attack speed. It might speed up his... I've got a plan with Groot. I've tested it. I'm not really seeing any benefit in it. D-Pen, not really worth it on this tune. He doesn't really have any elemental damages. And skill cooldown, listen, he already cycles really, really quick. So I'm not overly concerned about that at all. But I'd like to get my crit rate up just a little bit higher to get a little bit more love out of those mines. ISO 8, I went with Stark backing. Dodge, speed, hit points, crit damage, and all defense. I could have gone with Groot, and that's all attack, crit rate, crowd control, and recovery. Um, I didn't really see much for Groot with the recovery. I've already got pretty good recovery. Crowd control, okay. Crit rate, I'd like to get that higher up in my tune, but I'm not really going for it. I'm gonna need a little bit more defense on him, so I took the dodge and the all defense that could be applied with Stark backing. I felt that was my bigger bang for my buck. So that's kind of what I went with. I took Stark backing. Get them hit points, looking pretty good. His uniform, as I previously mentioned, it's giving you the plus 10s, which is great. And it's giving you additional mines, which is great. So just to reiterate, Raccoon, solid tune, not played by many. It's kind of a little bit of a myth. Oh, I heard some people run Raccoon. I heard some people run this. Okay. I think the teams that he runs solid with, if you're going to run Blast, realistically, Deathlock and Star-Lord teamed up with him does pretty good. Gives you all attack 4.8, crit rate of 4.5, attack speed of 4.7, which will help here and there. Gives you additional movement speed. That'll help you get away a little bit faster. You can put Kingpin in this Blast uni. You're not going to get any team bonus from him. But at the same time, you can run, Deathlock, Kingpin, Raccoon, or Deathlock, Star-Lord, Raccoon, or Star-Lord, Raccoon, Kingpin. I mean, there's a couple of different ways you can go with it. So, folks, Rocket Raccoon, Spotlight. Listen, I love him. Maybe a little bit of the movie side of it got to me as well, but I think he's kind of badass. A lot of fun to play. He's just he's just a mean little squirrely dude. So hey, listen, stay good out there, LD. Have a good one.